Look up. Out there in the vast darkness our universe unfolds, a cosmic ocean sprinkled with galaxies. Each galaxy is home to billions of stars, and around those stars countless worlds may orbit. We fly past the Milky Way's swirling arms, past nebulae where stars are born, and remnants of those that died. Our destination, a rather ordinary star in a quiet corner of the galaxy, our sun. Orbiting it are unique worlds, but we're aiming for the third planet, Earth. From afar, it's a pale blue dot suspended in a sunbeam, our home. On this tiny stage, every story of our species has played out. What makes Earth special? Life. For billions of years, life has transformed this planet, painting continents green and filling oceans with diversity. Among all that life, one species began to wonder about its place in the cosmos. We looked up, asked questions, and sought meaning. This curiosity is the engine of our journey, not just across space, but through time. To understand ourselves, we must look beyond the present, deep into the past. Our story is written in stone, in bones, and in our DNA, a story of survival, innovation, and awakening consciousness. Exploring the human story is about understanding our minds, societies, and potential. It's a quest to grasp what it means to be human. So let's land our ship of the imagination and begin. If a visitor from another world asked who we are, we'd start with our scientific name, Homo sapiens, wise man. We're primates, great apes, sharing a recent ancestor with chimpanzees and bonobos. Our DNA is a family album written in a 4-letter code, but a name is just a label. What truly defines us? Our unusually large brain allows for abstract thought, planning, creativity, and problem-solving. With this brain, we developed language, a sophisticated symbolic system to share ideas and knowledge across generations. Language is the glue of our societies. We walk upright on 2 legs, freeing our hands to carry, hold, and make tools. From sharpened stones to supercomputers, our ability to shape the world is fundamental. We are the engineers of our planet, but perhaps our most powerful trait is our relentless search for meaning. We create art, music, and religion. We build monuments and tell stories about the stars. We seek connection, purpose, and understanding. This urge to ask why is as human as walking upright. It's this blend of biology, intellect, and soul-searching that paints a fuller picture of Homo sapiens. Homo sapiens didn't appear out of nowhere. We're the last surviving twig on a bushy family tree, the genus Homo. For most of history, we shared Earth with other kinds of humans, our cousins and ancestors. They were pioneers, not failures, and their story is our story. The genus Homo is marked by a steady increase in brain size and the rise of innovation. Our ancient relatives, like Homo habilis and Homo erectus, had larger brains and solved problems in new ways. They began a technological revolution, carefully crafting stone tools, extensions of the human mind. These tools empowered our ancestors to thrive. They lived in communities, hunted together, shared food, and cared for each other. Social cooperation was essential for survival, a legacy we carry today. We are, and have always been, social creatures. Our extinct relatives remind us we're part of a grand, sprawling family. Where did it all begin? Evolution isn't a ladder, but a flowing river, with gradual change over time. There was never a moment when a non-human gave birth to a human. Populations slowly changed, accumulating new traits until a new species emerged. To find our origins, we traveled to Ethiopia 3.2 million years ago, where the fossil Lucy was found. Lucy belonged to Australopithecus afarensis, not our genus, but a crucial ancestor. Her brain was small, but her skeleton shows she walked upright. Bipedalism came before big brains and tools. Lucy proved we stood up first, freeing our hands for future innovation. She's not a missing link, but a vital snapshot of our journey. Lucy represents a turning point. Our ancestors took a different path from other apes. Our upright stance has ancient roots. Her bones speak of a time when our future was just beginning. She walked so we could run, build, and reach for the stars. After Lucy, evolution continued as Africa's climate changed. Around 2.5 million years ago, Homo habilis, handy man, appeared, the first systematic stone toolmakers. Their Oldowan choppers were breakthrough technology, unlocking new food sources and fueling brain growth. Technology and biology fed each other. Better tools, better food, bigger brains. Then came Homo erectus, taller, stronger, with an even larger brain. Homo erectus was the first to leave Africa, spreading across continents. They refined tools, crafting symmetrical hand axes, evidence of planning and skill. They may have been the first to control fire. Fire changed everything: warmth, protection, socialization, and cooked food. Cooking unlocked more nutrients, further fueling brain growth. With tools, fire, and a restless spirit, Homo erectus laid the foundation for a global human presence. Our ancestors were explorers, innovators, and survivors. Their legacy lives on in us. Humanity's story isn't just about brains and tools, it's about care. The archaeological record reveals the dawn of medicine. Our ancestors tried to heal the sick and injured, experimenting to save lives. This instinct to care is deeply human. One dramatic ancient procedure was trepanation, drilling holes in skulls. Thousands of skulls show signs of healing, meaning patients often survived. Reasons are unclear: relief from injury, epilepsy, or spiritual beliefs, but they tried. Ancient Egypt's doctors left medical papyri detailing treatments for injuries and surgeries. In Neolithic France, a man's healed, amputated forearm shows early surgical skill. In India, Sushruta described hundreds of diseases and surgical techniques, including early plastic surgery. These were not just about survival, but restoring dignity. The desire to heal is one of humanity's noblest traits. Medicine is a testament to our empathy and ingenuity. We mend what is broken, and in doing so, reveal our humanity. The hands that healed are as important as those that built. For most of history, knowledge was fragile, passed by word, song, and ritual. When someone died, a library of wisdom died with them. Then, about 5,000 years ago, we invented writing. The first true writing system emerged in Sumer, cuneiform pressed into clay tablets. At first, simple pictograms, soon symbols for sounds and ideas. Writing could now capture language's nuance, the birth of history. Around the same time, Egyptians developed hieroglyphs and invented papyrus, making information portable. Now, messages could travel, thought was turbocharged. Writing became humanity's external brain, a revolution in data storage. Knowledge could be accumulated, stored, and passed on with fidelity. Laws, contracts, and histories could be recorded for future generations. Writing enabled vast societies and civilizations. It separated history from prehistory. With writing, our ancestors speak to us across millennia. We read their stories, laws, and poems because of this invention. Memory learned to write, and humanity changed forever. Alongside writing came another tool: mathematics. Counting isn't unique to humans, but abstract math is. The Ashango bone, 20,000 years old, shows early humans organizing the world numerically. Sumerians, inventors of cuneiform, were also brilliant mathematicians. They needed math to survey fields, calculate taxes, and build ziggurats. Their base 60 system lives on in our timekeeping and geometry. Math was the language of their world. It also became our first tool for exploring the cosmos. In the 3rd century BCE, Eratosthenes measured Earth's size using shadows and geometry. His calculation was astonishingly close to the true value. With a stick, his mind, and math, a human measured the world. Numbers let us count, build, and reach beyond the horizon. Our journey, from walking upright to measuring the planet, continues. Science's tools grew powerful: telescopes, microscopes, and in the 20th century, rockets. Space exploration required minds like Katherine Johnson's, whose calculations sent astronauts safely into orbit. Her intellect broke barriers and ensured journeys into the unknown. Our story is a blink in Earth's history. Life began billions of years ago, but our civilization is recent. This cosmic perspective brings pride and humility. We've uncovered nature's laws, walked on the moon, and created beauty. But all this progress is fragile and precious. It was hard-won by generations of curious, brave, and caring people. It can be lost. Our challenge is to cherish what makes us human: curiosity, memory, reason, and care for truth. We must honor the improbable journey that brought us here. Protecting the future of life on this pale blue dot is our greatest responsibility. The story of humanity is still being written. Let's ensure it continues.